Sheffield by night. And nightlife never has been one of Sheffield's strongest points. They call this the biggest village in England. And if you do want to have a wild time in Sheffield after dark, for a long time now, there hasn't been very much on offer. But in recent years, things have been looking up. And now there really is rather more to Sheffield after hours than just sixpenn'orth of chips. There's a real live, full-blooded nightclub. It's got a go-go room, just the place for shaking off the Sheffield blues. It's got a restaurant for long meals and a steak bar for short ones. It's got a casino and a substantial membership. And it's also got a ghost which it seems makes strong men shake in their shoes. Big Derek shook when he saw it, and he's 6'4" and 20 stone. He's the reception manager, that's a polite name for bouncer, and he usually finds people easy to handle. But when a foggy grey shape 7 feet tall appeared in front of him, Derek just boggled.
I didn't do anything at that particular second. I was very, very frightened, actually.
You were frightened of this fella?
Very frightened. First time I'd actually seen it. I had any dealings with it before.
Renee was down in the empty restaurant when she joined the list of people who've met the club ghost. It came up behind her and, she says, pushed her. Vittorio, the chef, is upset too. He's cooked everywhere from Naples to New York, but he's never met anything like the phantom of the nightclub. He says it's been sneaking into his locked changing room and throwing his beautiful clothes about. It's turned chairs and tables over during the night too, if you believe the night watchman, and there have been sinister phone calls on the internal phone system as well. Strangest of all, perhaps, was what happened in the casino. It was near dawn. The players had all gone home, and the night watchman was walking past the empty tables. He was alone in the club, he thought, until he saw this. If you don't believe in ghosts, the explanation is simple. It's all a big con trick just to get publicity for the club. But the management will accept no responsibility for such an idea. They've been taking the whole thing very seriously.
Well, first of all, I tried to establish the facts, and to do this I thought, well, the best thing to do was to get a local spiritualist in, you know. So I asked him if he'd come, visit the club, walk around the club, and tell me afterwards whether he thought, as a spiritualist, there was a spirit in the building.
So a spiritualist was summoned, and he came down here to the boiler house. He said that this is the ghost's headquarters. Apparently the ghost is a Mr. Fox. He used to live in Nightclub, 2 miles away from here. He wears a flat cap, and he comes here looking for the shop with 3 panes of bullseye glass in the windows. Now it seems that there was such a shop on this site before the war. They held a seance down here as well, but that didn't work. Chairs fell over, people said that they had their hair pulled and felt suddenly cold, but there was no word from Mr. Fox. So they decided to call in the church.
Firstly, we went round the club and prayed for peace to come to the place. We went to each room of the club. I mean every room, even the loo. We then went back to the main room, to the restaurant, where the apparition was supposed to have been seen. And there we celebrated the Eucharist. We then, as a final act, went round the club, again round every room, with holy water, and blessed each room.
It doesn't look as though the church's exorcism has worked. Mr. Fox still seems to be a member here, and people are still saying that they see him.
Well, a large old fella stood there.
How big?
Oh, 9 inches bigger than me.
So show me on the wall roughly how high he
He was up here somewhere.
Right up there, up against the ceiling.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Well, he just more or less turned around and looked at me.
Stared right at you?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Took off at speed.
We've been hoping that Mr. Fox would drop in while we were filming here, but he hasn't. Maybe he just doesn't like crowds. After all, the only times when he has been seen has been by people who were more or less on their own when the club was nearly empty. And if he is shy, well, perhaps it's not surprising. After all, an elderly ghost with a flat hat might easily feel out of place in this company. It's not at all what Sheffield used to be. And it could be that that's exactly what Mr. Fox is, the elderly, unswinging, flat-hatted, disapproving spirit of Sheffield past.